If you have been asked to find government information on a topic that is not specifically related to a particular piece of legislation in the House of Commons, the Senate, or provincial legislature, the fastest and most efficient way to start your search is by looking at the Carleton University Library's subject guide on government information. From the library's homepage, you can find this guide under Find, or by looking in the alphabetical listing of subject guides for government information. The Government Information Subject Guide has grouped together information, documents, and reports issued by all levels of Canadian government, including federal, provincial, and municipal levels of government, as well as for a number of other countries and for many international organizations. Using the subject guide, you can easily find resources on specific government programs, departments, and projects. For instance, if you're looking for information on how the Canadian federal government supports particular policies, you would click on Policy Issues, and from there you will see a long list of links to various policy resources. Near the bottom is Public Finance, and this takes you to further resources on how the government sets its budgets, expenditures, monetary policies, and audits. Returning to the home page for the Government Information Subject Guide, a key tool on this page is the Google Custom Search for Government Information. This tool is indispensable when looking for government resources. The advantage to using this Google Custom Search rather than a regular Google search is that the results will be pulled from a predetermined subset of domains, in this case, searching just for government documents specifically. The default is to search just Canadian websites, both federal and provincial, but if you click on the down arrow, you'll see that you can also search for websites from the governments of the United States, of African countries, of Asian and Pacific countries, of Caribbean and Latin American countries, and of Middle Eastern countries. You can also search for documents from international intergovernmental organizations like the UN or the OECD. If we leave our search default to Canada for now, we can search specifically for government documents related to same-sex marriage. Put your term in quotation marks that you search for that exact phrase. Our search has given us in excess of 5 million results, which is far too many, but we can narrow this down using the options at the top of the results list to search just federal, provincial, or municipal documents. A regular Google search would give us even more results, but there's no easy way of restricting our results to just Canadian documents or to just government documents, so this Google custom search allows us to do a more targeted, authoritative search. There are some interesting results here that look like they might be useful. For example, a number of government documents that trace the history of how rights for same-sex marriage has changed. Government documents can be very useful resources in researching a topic, especially when public policy issues are involved, but it can also be confusing and difficult to track them down. This is particularly the case when international organizations are involved. Many of these documents are online, but many others are not, and you may have to come to the library to consult our paper collection depending on your research topic. If you need more help finding government documents, please contact either the Legal Studies librarian or a member of the Maps, Data, and Government Information Center for help.